Welcome to today's episode of our podcast, where we will be discussing a topic that affects us all: healthcare costs in America. We'll be exploring why these costs are so high, what factors contribute to them, and what can be done to address this issue. Firstly, let's take a look at some statistics. United States spends more money on healthcare than any other country in the world. In 2019, the total healthcare spending in the US was 3, 3.8 trillion, which is equivalent to 11,582 per person. Despite this high spending, the US rank only 37th in the world in the term of healthcare outcomes. So why are healthcare costs in America so high? There are several reasons for this, including the high cost of prescription drug, administrative cost, and lack of the price transparency. One of the biggest contributors to the healthcare cost in America is the high cost of prescription drugs. Pharmaceutical companies in the US charge a much higher price for drugs than in other countries, sometimes even 10 times higher. The lack of the regulation in drug pricing means that the pharmaceutical companies can charge whether they want for their product, and insurance companies are often left with no choice but to pay these high prices. Another factor that contribute to the high healthcare cost in America is administrative cost. The US healthcare system is incredibly complex with multiple layers of the bureaucracy and administrative tasks. This leads to high administrative cost, which is ultimately passed on the patient in the form of higher healthcare bills. Finally, the lack of the price transparency in US healthcare system also contributes to high cost. Patients are often unable to determine the cost of the medical procedure or treatment before receiving it, which means that they are unable to shop around for the best price. This lack of transparency means that the healthcare providers can charge higher price for their services without fear of losing patient to competitor. So, what can be done to address this issue and reduce the healthcare cost in America? One solution is to increase the regulation of drug pricing to ensure that pharmaceutical companies are not charging excessive price for their products. Another solution is streamline the healthcare system and reduce the administrative cost, which can be achieved through the use of the technology and simplification of the administration post process. Finally, increasing price transparency in the healthcare system could also be help to reduce cost by providing patients with more information about the cost of medical procedure and treatments. They will be better equipped to make informed decisions and choose the healthcare provider that offer the best value of money. In conclusion, healthcare costs in America are so high due to the combination of factors including the high cost of prescription drug and administrative cost and the lack of the price transparency. However, there are solutions to these issues such as increasing regulation of the drug pricing, streamlining the healthcare system to the reduce administrative cost, and the increasing price transparency. By addressing the issues, we can work toward a more affordable and accessible healthcare system for all Americans.